Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. For the ones that don't know who I am, I'm Louis the Lions. I'm an inspirational, motivational speaker, writer, and author on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Spotify. You guys go to Spotify, please check out my podcast shows. Go up on the top, type in my name, Louis the Lions, and you'll get all my podcast shows. I will be doing more podcast shows, guys, down the road. I do have a first book out, guys. It's out on Amazon. But, if you go on Amazon, you purchase my book, you're only going to get a soft copy. Alright? And you're not going to get the amazing deals that I'm about to mention. Who goes to a concert and gets front row seats? I mean, all the way up there to the stage, pretty much this close to the stage, where you could touch the guy or her and ask for an autograph and doesn't get one. Right? Who does all that work? So that's why I'm saying, you guys can go through Amazon and check out my book, The Lion's Den of Wisdom, and buy it there, but you're not going to get the deals. Or you can purchase it through me, and for $100, that pays for your book, your picture of me autographed. You get it autographed. You get a live one-on-one with me, and that pays for your shipping and handling. For $100, you can't beat that. Or you guys go to Amazon and get nothing. It's up to you. Anyways, guys, I'm sitting here on this crazy Tuesday, you know what I mean? And I woke up this morning and I put on the TV, and of course, you know, I'm watching the news, having my cup of coffee. You know, and the first thing that comes on the news when I'm drinking my first sip of coffee is a known pedophile that was a substitute teacher here in LA County, in California. Now, I'm not just getting mad because it's here. If I was anywhere in the 50 states, okay, and it happened, I would be this mad about it there, okay? Because for one, I don't condone to pedophiles, especially working with our children. What are you, fucking nuts? Are you nuts? I'm not a parent, but if I was a parent, if I was a dad of a kid, and my child was in a classroom, and a pedophile, a known pedophile, was teaching my child, I'd have a big problem with that. You could take me to court. You could put the handcuffs on me. But the first time that my kid comes home and tells me that he or she did something to him or her, I don't know about you, but like I said, I'll take the charge. Forget about it. I'll take the charge for my kids. You know what I mean? But anyways, the first thing I wake up to, and I take a sip of my cup of coffee, and I'm flipping through the channels, and I was watching the news. I finally flipped it to the news because I wanted to know what the weather was going to be like out here. And I tell you what, it's going to be hot. But the first thing that pops up was a known pedophile as a substitute teacher here in LA County. Now you tell me why. That the LA County School District did not do their background checks like they say they do. Now, if I was a reporter or an investigator, my first question would be, if you did do your diligence and you did do your background like you say you do your normal background checks, make sure that your teachers are okay to teach here for the students. If you did do your diligence, then why was this substitute teacher, this male substitute teacher, allowed to get through the cracks of that LA County board School, Unified District. How was he allowed to get through the cracks and teach other parents' children? How was he able to get away and be in a classroom as a substitute teacher and a pedophile and be able to do his nasty, disgusting things that he's done to those poor victims? If LA County School Unified District did their diligence, this wouldn't have been on the news. So evidently, LA County School Unified District did not do their diligence. This world is getting scarier. Now I know a lot of people, I know, a lot of people in the world are just being released out of jail. These are people that have serious crime convictions. But because of the jails being overpopulated, whether it's men or women, regardless of their crime, from a slap on the wrist to something very serious, are being let back out on the streets, roam the streets, allowed to sell drugs again on the streets, allowed to harm others again on the streets, allowed to put neighbors at such a fear of their homes being broken into while they sleep at night and being murdered. This is disgusting. This is horrifying. You know, I don't really want to get into the topics of politics, and I don't want to really get into who in the fuck was right and who in the fuck was wrong. But you know what? I have to say this now. I have to. And many of you guys might be Democrats, and many of you guys might hate me. But I have to say this. What are we doing as the American people to help the world? You know? What are we doing? Now, Democrats, you voted Biden in the House. This is a man that can't even tie his shoes. This is a man that can't think for himself. This is a man that can't even talk for himself. This is a man that can't even go up a flight of stairs to go to a plane. And this is a man that you all ran out of your house or on any kind of electronic device, whether it was your home computer or your cell phone, or maybe you got in your car and you went out to the voting ballots and voted. But you still voted for this man to run the United States of America. This is crazy. Not to mention this is dangerous. Very dangerous. You know, I know Democrats, you guys think you have the answer. And I know Democrats, you think the Republicans think they have the answer. But you know what? You know who really has the answer? It ain't presidents. It has nothing to do with government. Nothing. You know who has the answers? You do. I do. But you know what the problem is? You know what the problem is? People cannot communicate with one another. So we have to have some kind of president to run our country, because we, the people, can't put our bullshit aside. Whether it's race, religion, sex, whatever it may be, we cannot put our bullshit aside and get along and love one another And actually, you know what? Be there for thy neighbor, like it says in the Bible. Now, I'm no Bible thumper. I don't go to church every Saturday and Sunday, even though God knows I should. But I tell you what, I do believe in the man upstairs, and I do believe in his words. And I do believe if we, as human beings, as individuals, if we were just to stop and listen to his voice as we read his words, I bet you this world would be a better place. I can almost guarantee it. You know, there wouldn't be any race wars. There wouldn't be anybody breaking in businesses and destroying them and stealing from them. There wouldn't be homeless people on our street. There wouldn't be hungry families struggling to find shelter and food for their children. There wouldn't be any of this crap going on. America, we need to wake up. We need to wake up. And the time is now. The time is now. Put your democratic feelings aside. Republicans, put your Republican feelings aside. Let's come together, regardless of what the fuck we believe in. Let's come together. Let's be the big broom to push all the negativity and all the crap out of the world, away from our children, away from us. You can do it, I could do it, we could do it. But we have to do it together, guys. We could build a world so much better and so much powerful than what we got right now. And it only takes in somebody believing in another individual, or somebody giving helpful advice to somebody else, or giving a helping hand up, helping them get a job, helping them find a place so they're not on the street. And I'm not talking about no church, I'm not talking about no shelter. You know, that's the easy way out of it. Oh, I found them a place. Where'd you find them? Oh, I found them a church that was a shelter. That's the easy way out, guys. We've got to come together, and we have to build each other's hearts, one by one, with positive energy and positive knowledge, positive strength. You and I, we could be the candle. We could be the light on that candle that guides others that might be lost, that might be stuck and trapped in the dark, that are trying to look for a way out of the dark, they're trying to find the light. We could be that candle for them. So that way they can find the path to get back on right way of living. You and I could do it. It all takes one act of kindness. One act of kindness, guys, goes a long way. It could help a long way. It could help somebody. We've got to come together. We have to. Democrats, Republicans, put your nonsense aside. Put your hate for one another aside for now. Please, I'm begging you. Put your issues aside. Because if it is we, the people, regardless of being African American, Asian, Caucasian, we are all God's children. We all bleed, we all hurt, we all cry the same. You know, it hurts me to have this conversation. It hurts me to turn on the news and see so much violence. It hurts me to know that there, you know what, there are some people out there that could turn this world around just with a smile. It hurts me to see that there's so much negativity. People getting robbed, killed. For what? For what? Because I don't like how he looks? He said something to me? He this, he that, she this, she that? Guys and girls, Italianos, Italianas, huh? Sicilianos, Sicilianas, huh? We've got to put our bullshit aside. We have to. I love each and every one of you guys. I don't judge you. Regardless if you have mental problems, if you have physical problems, if you got family problems, I'm what? Always here to do what? Listen. I'm always here to do what else? Give you a shoulder to lean on. I'm always here to give you what? Good advice. Positive advice. Guys, girls, you know, I could sit here and talk until I'm blue in the face, but until you, ladies, gentlemen, teenagers, yeah, I'm going to put teenagers in there, because you know what, you guys are growing up, and you guys are almost at that adult age, or you're growing up to be that adult. So now is the time where you should start being involved in the news. Start being involved in doing something positive for your community. So you're a part of this conversation. Because again, you guys are growing up. You guys are almost, you know, you guys are growing up to be that age of an adult. So I think it's very important that you guys know what is going on in your own world. If you guys have this as teenagers, then how are you going to know what is real and what is bullshit? How? Oh, I watch the news. I watch the news. But let me tell you something though. The news is not always right. The news will tell you things what you want to hear. The news will say things or show you things to keep you in fear. So again, how are you going to know what's going on in your own world? How do you know if you're safe? How do you know that a World War III won't break out? How will you know? You teenagers, now is the time to get involved. Start helping your mom and dad. Start being more open. Start being loving. Start being more considerate. You know, your mom and dad might ask you to do something. Don't give them an attitude. Do it. As little as it may seem, or as big as the job may seem, just do it. Don't argue, because I guarantee you, you know, you teenagers out there, once you lose your family, your mom, your dad, once you lose that support, it's gone forever, baby. It's gone. You know, you can't ask for the good Lord just to bring mom and dad back down when you need them. It don't work like that. So be grateful for the parents that you have. Be thankful for what they're doing for you. A lot of families out there that are struggling. A lot of mothers out there We've seen it on TV. Don't care. A lot of fathers out there say that they're fathers, but you know what? They're not. There's a lot of things going on in this world right now, guys. And since you are our future, I want you to be book smart, but I want you to be street smart. I want you to know what's going on. Because like I said, you guys are our future. We depend on the younger generation that is coming up in this world now. We're depending on you. Don't let us down. Anyways, guys, I've said enough. I don't know if any of that made sense, what I said. If it did, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this video. Do you think I was knowledgeable? Do you think this video will help others? What do you think? I love to hear each and every one of you guys' comments, because you know what? If it wasn't for you guys, there would not be no Louis the Lions. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys out there that give me hope and strength. You guys out there that give me the courage. So thank you. Without you guys, there is no me. So thank you very much. I love each and one of you guys, and I hope you have a blessed Tuesday and a blessed night. I hope your night is filled with love, pure positivity. I hope your tomorrow morning brings nothing but positiveness, strength, courage, light, success. I love you guys. I'm Louis the Lions. Guys, be sure to check out my first book, Louis the Lions, alright? On my page, alright? Now, my first book is called The Lion's Den of Wisdom. And it is written by, not Louis the Lions, but it's written by my real name, Louis Foligno. I do go by my alias name, Louis the Lions. But on my book, it says Louis Foligno, The Lion's Den of Wisdom, which you guys can find it through me. If you guys are interested, please get a hold of me on Messenger, alright? Until then, guys, be good to one another. Let's come together, guys. Democrats, Republicans, put your bullshit aside, huh? Put it aside. Let's come together. Let's come together. You and I, we all could do this together. We could heal this world together. It just takes action. It just takes positive action. Positive steps. Are you willing to help me make the world a better place? If so, then let me know in the comments. You know? Because I tell you what, this world needs an army, a positive army. Like I said, as us as the broom, to sweep all the negative people out. We got to come together, guys. All right. One love, like Bob Marley said. One love. I'm Louis the Lions. Hope you guys have a good night. God bless you and all your beautiful families. I love each and one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm Louis the Lions. I'm out of here. Peace, guys.